Friday morning, everyone. It's garden tour time, so let's get this tour started. Alright, y'all, so we're starting with our beautiful zinnias over here. The pink one I'm gonna cut today, but look, it's got two new buds coming on. And then the red ones are going nuts, y'all. It's so pretty. Lots of new buds with it. These two flowers over here came in this week. That one's still shining and coming in. And then our marigold came in. I'm so excited. And I've already started the fall garden, y'all. What do you think I've got planted in each of these? Yes, I have pumpkins planted in each of these. So I want to see if I can get 2 pumpkins to grow for the fall garden. And then our mint over here is still doing wonderful. I'm going to have to cut some of this parsley. The part that's a little dead, I'll cut off first and just throw on the ground and let the ground enjoy it. Then the rest I'll dry. And then here is more of our Spanish lavender and purslane and mint. And y'all, so the watermelon, I've got to stretch out to over here today. I'll do that and attach it really well. And if you can see, there's a watermelon coming on. And it's nice and healthy looking. And then the zucchini plants, y'all, they're doing wonderful. Both of them are getting ready to produce. And I'm excited. So now, this watermelon plant is almost taking up this whole front side. And I'm probably in the next couple of days going to stretch this other part over to the pole behind these zinnias. And look how pretty these maroon zinnias are. Aren't they gorgeous? This is why I'm going to have zinnias in my garden every year. And then here's another bloom getting ready to start. Let's go over to the other side of the garden, y'all. So we're going to start at the back of the garden this time. And so I found out that this is not geraniums. This is not the other that I was calling it. It's actually calico. So they will bud in the fall. So that's what these are. So they're still nice and healthy. They don't produce during summer, but they do produce during the fall. And then look at our beautiful celosia, the beautiful maroon, and the yellow. And y'all, again, these are only 2 seeds, so keep that in mind when you plant them. And then our pepper plants are still doing good, staying healthy. Gave them some more water this time. And I definitely need to give the cucumber plants a little bit more fertilizer, but I'll wait to do that until after, whoops, get that leaf out of the way, after these finish producing, which will be this week. In fact, my brother and I were able to produce or eat the other 2. So I had one and he had one. And then look at our mums. They're looking so healthy, y'all. That mum is coming back to life. And then here's our tomato plant, our first Roma tomatoes. Still got lots of tomatoes just growing away. And then here's our next pepper plant I got from my friend from Bangladesh upstairs. It's doing so good and staying nice and healthy. And then here's our next tomato plant. We got some tomatoes going. And these are the Roma tomatoes. And then y'all, look how much This lemon balm has grown. It is definitely coming in on its own. And then we've got a little bitty cherry tomato, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this one. It's just a teeny tiny baby, and sometimes that'll happen. Have little bitty babies. Oh, and it's got rot on it, so I'm just going to let it go ahead and be back in the plant because I don't want to taste it. But that's okay. That's the way some tomatoes do. They don't grow fully. They'll get little rot. That's perfectly fine. So that's our cherry tomato. And then look at our rosemary and mint. They're all nice and healthy. And then here's our other cherry tomato plant. I've gotten several off of it this week. And here in about a day, there'll be a few more to pick. And then the pepper plant with it is still doing good. And then the flowers, the purple cone flowers, I need to pick back some of the leaves, but otherwise they really like the extra room. So both of them are doing well. And then we've got more pepper plants here, y'all. And then our pretty jacaranda plant, the Jacaranda Tree. And I didn't tell you last week, and nobody guessed last week, but the reason it's so special to me is because they have Jacaranda trees in Australia. They don't get nearly as cold as we do. Like, they get maybe to the 30s at the lowest for their winters, in 30s Fahrenheit. And sometimes in this area we can get down into the teens, even if it's just for a day. And so that's why I have to bring it in each winter. But this is why it's special, because my honey has a jacaranda tree in his backyard, and I was able to find seeds on Amazon and grow it here. So that's why it's special to me. And then here's the currant bush. It's so happy. Look at all the pretty leaves. It loves getting that extra water. That's what it needed. And then it's got Spanish lavender right here, doing really well. And then this aloe plant is all nice and happy. Has lots of little extras. So here in a couple of weeks, I'll go ahead and separate that. And then this week, y'all, I accidentally overwatered the basil. So I have not watered it again in the last couple of days, and it finally doesn't look as dead as it did. And I know, it looks pretty pathetic right now. It's better. And then our last two aloe plants over here are doing wonderful. And then let's keep going on to the porch. So I cut back all the dead leaves from Casper's catnip, and I'm trying to see if it'll produce anything. I don't really see anything here. So what I'm gonna do is just get him one, if I can get one today, and just plant it right there so he can enjoy his catnip still. And then here's the mint that I got ready, and Casper decided he was gonna drink the water out of the bottom two containers, so they died out. But there's the root system ready to go in this weekend for that mint leaf. And then the rosemary just isn't ready yet. Doesn't have any roots on it. So I don't know if it's because I didn't water it enough or didn't give it enough sun. But I think I'm going to try it again this weekend. We'll see. I got a busy weekend. We're celebrating my dad's birthday this weekend. And there's our other aloe. And this one here in a few weeks, it's got lots of little shoots off of it. So I'll replant those here in a few weeks. And then our last plant, our last aloe with our pretty American flag. Love it. Absolutely love it. So let me turn you around and we'll do the recap of the week. All right, y'all. So this week in the garden was really good. I was able to eat out of the garden several things and share several things. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I learned a few lessons with trying to propagate plants. And that's okay. That's the thing about gardening. Just be ready to learn a lot and learn lessons and go with the ups and downs, because that's what gardening is, y'all. It's a lot of ups and downs. But I found a really neat little surprise in the garden this week, and you'll get to see that at the end of this video. Watch for the cute little video I took the end of this video, because it was so neat. And speaking of little videos, I need y'all all to go watch this one, because we are at over 500 people on my journey with me, y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. So, as always, if you like this video, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to join my journey. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And if I don't, well, I may see you tomorrow. I think that's when I'll do the final planting of that mint, because that mint is ready to go in the ground. But y'all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Well, look who I found in the garden today, y'all. Look at my little lizard that helps protect my garden. He's just trying to hide.
you.